Hammers Walk Podcast.
Welcome to another episode of Where Hammers Walk. Today I have got with me Sam again. How you doing, mate?
Not bad at all, not bad. You?
Yeah, I'm alright, not too bad. Bit of suntan from the garden, you know, resting up.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. I don't get suntan. I'm burnt.
like we were saying, lobster or not lobster.
Yeah, lobster or no lobster.
All right, we'll go straight into it. What did you think of the lineups?
Yeah, same as for the last two games.
Yep.
And rightly so. I don't see no reason to change it. We're doing more than good enough with the team, so why change it again? Maybe Wan-Bissaka, but I think him being late coming back from Ghana. Is it Ghana? Does he play for Ghana?
You're asking me now.
Can't go.
You're
One of the African
You're
teams.
asking me.
One of the African teams.
God.
No, it's not Ghana. It's Congo, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the one.
Anyway, yeah, him being late, obviously, I think he had to leave him out for the first one, and Walker Peters has just been doing a good enough job to keep him out for that spot. I think maybe with Walker Peters in right back, we'd lose something going forward, but defensively we'll look good with Walker Peters.
But saying about going forwards, he did make the space on that last goal going into the box and getting onto the rebound and everything like that, where he dragged the defender away and made that space for Wilson. So you put that charger in that laptop, mate.
Oh, well.
Yeah. But no, he made the space for Wilson, and that is where we got the second goal from. He put a lovely ball to Bowen as well to add to that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, he's still good going forward.
He's still good. It's
he's
not that he's not making them runs like Wan-Bissaka does.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that fair?
Yeah, I would say that's fair. But
He
again,
normally stops before Bowen, doesn't he?
yeah, exactly. With
So-
Wan-Bissaka, you get more of that overlap. Yeah. But like I said, I've not got much complaints. Maybe you could say have an argument to have Callum Wilson starting instead of Messiah. But I think it does work having Pablo. Yeah, Pablo.
Well done, mate.
Yeah, it does make sense to start Pablo because then he gets tired at the end, and then you put on Callum Wilson. You know, when you need a goal at the end, that's when you want Callum Wilson.
No, exactly that, mate. Like, to be honest, he does play with Tatty very, very well. He covers all the spaces very, very well. Like, I know he hasn't scored a goal and he's really struggling to get goals, but I would keep him on. You know, Callum Wilson when Callum Wilson starts, he doesn't play quite right.
Yeah.
Would you say that's fair?
Yeah.
You know, when he starts, he doesn't play the way he does as a sub.
He's a great.
What's that, sorry?
Callum Wilson's a great super sub.
No, definitely. You know, I know he wants to play more of what he said in his interview after the game, but unfortunately, I think that is his place as a super sub. He's getting the legs. You know, he's getting closer to his 100th Premier League goal. It is what it is. But we've got one more year with him. That's another year if we stay up in the Premier League for him to get his target.
Not if we are staying up. Tottenham's going down.
We are. Look, I'm just playing it safe.
Yeah.
I know we are staying up, but like Tottenham's
just in case we die,
Tottenham's next game is Villa. That's going to be a very hard game for Tottenham. You know, our next game is Brentford.
Away.
So you know that's going to be a sort of tough game for us, I think.
Yeah.
You know, they just lost 2-1 to Man United tonight. So they're going to sort of want to bounce back. Might be a bit low, but will be on a high from winning 2-1. So, yeah.
Be interesting.
First half, we had quite a lot of chances. We had a lot of energy. Started the right way, would you say?
Yeah. I think
Second
we
half.
started all right first half. I can't really remember Everton really having any real dangerous shots or causing any real problems. It was very much like a very quiet half for both Pickford and Hermansen in first half.
Yeah.
But I do think if any team was on top, it would have been West Ham.
Yeah. They sort of come back. Everton sort of come back into it in the second half. Sort of got a foothold in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Then they scored their equaliser. Good goal by Thomas Souček. Assist by Bowen from a corner.
To be honest, though, I thought we started better second half. It was just when we scored at 1-0 after Thomas Souček, that's when we started sitting back again, and when Everton really grew into it. So we invited them more.
That is what I was supposed to have said. When the goal went in, that's when Everton sort of got their foothold in the game, and then they come back into it. I sort of skipped that goal. But yeah, going back to our goal, I don't know.
Baby
My
J
head's
won't be
everywhere,
happy
mate.
with you,
My
mate.
head's everywhere.
Souček,
I've
the
got
old
appointments
cop
here, appointments there.
You know what, though? When West Ham scored, I was then all of a sudden just going around the whole kitchen doing the helicopter.
But yeah, another assist by Bowen. That's 10 for the season so far at the moment.
Well, that was his 9th. You haven't got to his second assist yet.
All right, sorry.
God's
But
sake.
yeah, you've stopped my flow now. What are you doing to me, mate?
Well, get your facts right, Andrew.
Well, it's 10. It's happened. It's done. It's dusted. I ain't gonna go back and
go. Go through the whole game.
I ain't gonna go to the next goal and go. That was he's 11th.
Why not? Come on.
Yeah.
People might be relying on you here for proper information.
All right. Let me rewind. Right. So Bowen got his corner. His 9th assist for the season. So Thomas Souček, near post goal, absolutely lovely.
For how many goals of his season?
Who? Souček's?
Thomas Souček.
5.
Yeah. I think so, yes.
Oh! Yeah, don't question me, mate. I'm taking your job as the analytic. All right? I've got the statistics all day long. They run down my arm.
But that has now made him officially 5th top goal scorer ever in Premier League with 41 goals now.
Oh, bloody hell. And it was his 200th appearance.
Yes, yeah, well done.
Huh?
Well done, Andy. I've trained you up well, mate. Trained you up
well. But yeah, so, do you think Bowen's been practicing his corners? For the 3 or 4 goals they've scored from his corners?
I hope so. Yes,
this one's for Baby J, by the way.
Yeah, I hope so. Either that, or he's been listening to us and actually listened.
I'm going to go with that one, mate. Yeah. He's been watching the podcast. Yeah. He's one of the viewers.
We're taking credit. We're taking credit for Bowen's upturning corners.
Hi, Jared. Hi, Danny.
I love you both.
Baby J wants a signed T-shirt, by the way.
But don't forget us first.
Yeah. Us. We come first. And then obviously they equalised. It was a good bit of play, to be honest, from Everton. Mm-hmm. I can't sort of say Hermansen should have got to it. He had no chance with it. Maybe the defending was a bit woeful, but that's being very harsh. I just think it was a good bit of play by Everton. But then to kind of go up to the other side of the pitch and do what we did, and Bowen getting his 10th assist of the season, and Callum Wilson fitting it in that small gap with, well, who was it? Jordan Pickford, Tarkowski, and Walker Peters all on the line. But like he said in his press conference after, he's had experience in it. That's what he does. So, I'll take the praise away and be like, that's what he should have done. But no, it was good. He deserved it, to be honest, because he has put a lot in, but he ain't got much out. But
tell you what, though, he
he
comes up with important goals. He's just like Thomas
in the
Souček.
important games when we need them.
Yeah, just like Souček and Wilson. When you need a goal in the important game, when you need it, get them two on. You know you'll be fine.
No, exactly that. And then what was it from there? A win.
Yeah,
What was it? 90 plus 2, 90 plus 3?
Yeah.
Wilson scored, so 8 minutes added on, and they survived 5 minutes.
And for one day for Spurs, actually managed to get a win as well. We still kept them down there. It felt so lovely.
I was looking at the table and I was thinking, well, we can go 7 points clear.
Yeah.
What? We was, how many, come on then, mate. How many points was we away in January from Tottenham?
7. Oh, from Tottenham?
From Tottenham.
10, I think, was roughly 10 or 11.
Teens. It was like,
it might have been 13.
14.
It could have been 13. I know we was 7 points behind Forest after losing to Forest.
Yeah. But they were above Leeds at that point.
Yeah.
But yeah, literally, and now we could have been 7. I reckon at the weekend it'll be 7 points clear, and that'll be the icing on the cake, mate.
Yeah.
We just need we need a point. We need a point from either Newcastle or Arsenal for the cherry on the top, because they're looking at them 2 games going, right, if we win them 2, you know what I mean? Even if we don't win them 2 and we lose, that will put them back for 1, and they win 1 point. So we need Villa to do us a favour and us to win against Brentford.
Yeah, it's
just
really
to be
weird
sort of, okay, we'll take it down to the last 2 games. Is it 2 games? No, last game, isn't it?
What, Leeds?
Got 4 games left. Yeah, we've got 4 games left.
Yeah. 4 games
so we've got Brentford, Newcastle, Arsenal, Leeds. So if we lose them, it would be 1 point.
Newcastle. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but 1 point going into the last game, which I don't mind, because I reckon we'll bash them. We'll bash Leeds after our cup loss to them. I think we will bash them. I think we'll be like, no, we're not having this again.
Yeah, that's why I'm in a funny situation. I'm in a really weird situation. I want us to get the points now, get it over and done with, and not have squeaky bum time against Leeds and have that risk. But then, at the same time, I'm going to Leeds, and I want to, I know that if we have to decide it on the last game and we win, then that atmosphere is going to be insane. So it's like, for me personally, I want us to still be in it for the last game, and then really go mental. But I don't, because I want to just have that safety. It's weird.
Well, I tell you what, if I don't go to Leeds, I will be doing a live, and I don't know how that live will turn out.
No, you're coming with me, baby. Coming with me.
I hope so. I do hope I'll go to Leeds. I really do, but I don't know because of financial thingy.
Yeah.
Financial fair play might stop me.
Bloody FFP. It's ruined everything.
I know, mate. I know. Might have to make a couple of transfers to see if I can get down there.
Just quickly, though. Did you think we should have had a penalty before we scored? Did you see it?
To be honest, mate, I didn't see it, and
Okay,
I've
fair enough.
tried to find it to see it, but I've not found it. It's not on any of the highlights. It's not on Sky
Mm,
highlights. I did debate to
yeah,
watch the whole game again on Sky, but then I don't think it's actually on there. I haven't looked, but I don't think
yeah.
it's actually on there because it's a 3 o'clock kickoff.
Okay.
So
Well,
I
so for me,
so you tell me what happened, and I'll sort
uh,
of I'll go through it.
Castellanos going through, and Pickford was kind of late. Just a bit of a tumble, really. Bit of a more clashing. Uh, I would say it's hard. I mean, at the end of the day, we scored from a resulting corner. So at the time, I
Mhm.
didn't really care because
Yeah.
we still went 1-0 up anyway. But the more I watch it, after Tottenham game, in the Tottenham game when there was a constant tackle there, and they're going, oh, that Wolves player should have got a red card. He didn't get a red card, but I'm like, well, if he should have got a red card, so should have Jordan Pickford and that
Yeah.
Castellanos. Because it was very similar. And then I'm like, I know we scored from the
So
resulting corner, but then we would have had a penalty, and Pickford being on a red card, it could have influenced the game even more.
would you say it was like the Forest West Ham game, West Ham Forest game with Gibbs White and Areola?
Yeah, it's a little bit, yeah, maybe. I would say that one. Yeah, what? No, did we get a red card? We did, didn't we?
Um, that's the bit I can't remember.
No, I can't
I
remember that.
don't actually think he
I know
did.
that Forest game we got done over big time by
He
West
got a
Ham.
penalty. I don't think he got the red card.
Yeah, yeah, that might be right. Yeah, I think that one wasn't so bad, but yeah, I I don't know about it. I'm really on fence for this one, to be fair. But I think at the end of the day, we scored a goal. That's all matters, and we still got to win. I think if we didn't win, it would have mattered more because they
Did
could have been a
VAR
man
look at
down.
it?
Well, yeah, but that means nothing, doesn't it? What does that mean? VAR
Normally
looks
they're
at it.
good.
That means it's good.
Normally they're good with when it's no, when it's defender and keeper. They're normally good on them ones.
Mm,
It's when it's player and stuff like that.
yeah,
Obviously they can make a wrong call, as West Ham Forest showed.
yeah.
Um,
For one thing, I would
but yeah,
say though,
it's
later on in the game, Everton should have had a penalty because it was handball. That
um,
Fernandez going in, he was okay. He was trying to stop the player. He was basically coming in for a cuddle, and it came off his arm. So you could say it's a bit harsh that it came off his arm, but then to me, his arm shouldn't be there because you shouldn't be going in for a cuddle. So it's a handball. This 100% handball and should have been
See
100% a penalty.
that is the difficult one. You know what I mean?
No,
Because yes, I
for
get
me it
your
wasn't.
point. You shouldn't be going in for the cuddle, but it is a contact sport. You know, you can hold someone
Yeah, but it's different.
without sort of pulling them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, but for me
So
it was just a bit like if I was playing against them, or if it was the other way round, say it was a West Ham attacker and Everton defender doing that, then I'll be shouting for a handball and penalty. So if
yeah,
I'm shouting that, if it was for us, I have to
yeah,
give
but
it.
you're missing a word there. You got to be biased for your team.
No, I'm just being truthful here. I'm being truthful. But the main thing is, we've been done over so many times that I didn't care that we go away with one.
No, exactly. No, exactly that, mate. I'm gonna sort of just move on to Brentford game now.
Yeah.
Um, get some score predictions. See what you think. How it's gonna go. So, do you want me to take it mine, or do you want to
Yeah,
do you want
you
to do
go.
yours first this week?
Yeah, you go first. I
Oh,
tend
now
to
you
go
put me on the
first.
spot. No,
Uh,
you go.
you let me go first nearly every week. I
um,
can if you want me to. If you need a bit of time to think, it's up to you.
look, they're gonna be difficult to beat, right? What I've seen today, the strikers are not on it. That what's his name, Igor?
Igor, yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't on it today, man. He had pretty much an open goal. He fell over, like he did. He literally slipped over his own feet, and then the next one he's open and he gets a shot off, but it's like a little dink, and it's like
Mm,
what? So to me, their goal, by the way, was absolutely brilliant. It was
yeah.
absolutely brilliant. Outside the box, he's just banged it right in the corner. Absolutely brilliant. I
You
two
want a
one
drum
or
roll?
3-1. 2-1 or 3-1. Right, you're 3-1. I'm 2-1. Rock paper scissors it for me.
Who's going to say I was going to go for either of them?
No, these two are
Oh,
mine,
right, okay,
mate.
I got you
So I
now.
need to choose one. It's either
All
two
right,
one or
then.
3-1. You
Come on,
ready?
then. Come on, then. Ready?
1, 2, 3, go. Okay, 3-1 it is. Going 3-1.
3-1, okay. Well,
It's one way of settling it, isn't it? Go on then.
fair
What
enough.
was you going for? Did I nick your
Um,
score?
no, actually, no,
There we
you
go.
didn't for once. So yeah, I don't. Well, I'm not seeing the game today because I was at my own football, so I have to just rely on your review there. But looking at for the last few weeks, Brentford's been good, actually excellent this season. I thought they'd be going straight down. Um, so for them to be in the top 10, top 7, even pushing near up, very good season for them. But they have
Mhm.
been dropping lately, and
Mhm.
West Ham's in form. But it is away, and we hate Brentford in the league. So I am gonna go. Um, I want to say win, but I can't see it. I think it'd be a 1-1 draw.
Ooh. Ooh. You
Yeah,
heard that first. You heard
I
it
was
first.
wanting to say
You
2-1, but I just can't. I just can't see it. I don't know why. I just see it as a draw, written all over it.
look. Somerville looked good in that game as well. He was
Yeah,
running at He was getting free kicks and everything like that. All he needs is one to get through everyone. He's good, right? Suchek again. He's a danger.
yeah.
You got Wilson to come on. He's a danger. Bowen,
Mhm.
danger. We've got so many more danger players than what they've got. So
Yeah,
to me, if we could get two of them firing, or at least three of them firing, even Tatty, I would even put Tatty in there at the moment. You know, he sort of does well up against these sort of clubs. You know what I mean?
I think Tati's been excellent. To be honest,
Yeah.
even
So
if he
to
doesn't
me,
score,
you
it's
know,
plus.
we have got a few players sort of getting their feet now, seeing as
Mm.
it's the end of the season,
I
and
can't.
Brentford sort of winding back now. So to kind of see, yeah, I'm gonna say 3-1, mate. To be honest. You know, I know we always go for
Well,
a win or whatever,
yeah.
but I actually do think we will sort of do this one 3-1.
Well,
2-1 or 3-1, but
I sincerely hope you're right. Especially as I'll be with you on for life. So, both way, I just thought that you actually got it right last week. Well done. 2-1.
did I? Did
What
I?
did you not know? Yes.
Hold
You got
on,
it.
that's another column.
Yeah.
That's twice I've had
So now,
since
yeah,
January.
yeah. So you've got it right twice. I've got it right 3 times, and Bill's not got it right once. So I don't mind
Bill,
for
Bill,
this
Bill.
time if I let you go 3-3.
3-3? What? Who said 3-3?
No, I'll let you. If you get this 3-1 score
Oh,
prediction, then it'd be
yeah,
3-3 between me and you.
3-3. I was like, no, I said 3-1, not 3-3. You went with a draw.
Yeah.
But no, I do feel we probably will have a little bit more possession than what they will. Can you even add Mavropanos to that?
Oh yeah. At the moment,
At the moment, with
he's
his
getting his
head.
big head on everything.
But this is what I'm saying. That all these players are popping up, right? With goals, assists, and good play.
Mm.
Why can't we go out and win against Brentford?
I'll tell you
We've
what.
just done Everton.
If Thomas Sutek plays like he did against Everton, we will beat him 3-1. Because he was unbelievable. Scoring that goal and then clearing one off the line.
Mm-hmm.
It was just ridiculous
And
against
then
Everton.
I'll go on to Newcastle for a minute, right? Because their sort of form's dipping.
Yeah, I thought
Who says
that.
we can't? Who says we can't go get 3 points there,
I
or
tell you
even a
what,
draw? I'd be happy with a draw.
not just
You know,
Newcastle. I think we could
and
we could do something against Arsenal again.
exactly that's what I was just about to say. And a draw against Arsenal and a win. Technically we could make Arsenal lose their league position. They've already in
Mm-hmm.
second.
They're not at
So
the top
we could
now.
put them even. We could even put them back a bit more over City. Which then we've done City. We drew against City. Why can't we do it against Arsenal?
Yeah,
You know.
right now, since January, since after losing to Forest and Wolves, I've not been worried about every week because I think every week I've felt that we could be at least in the game,
Yeah.
no matter who we've played.
And that was even against the Chelseas, the Arsenals, the Newcastles, the Cities.
Yeah.
Manchester United. We barely just lost. So, mate, anything can happen. At the end of this season, and if it was down to us, we would relegate Spurs right now because, to us, look, what is it? We've got 6 points out of the last two. When we said 10 points, well, I know I said 10 points out of the last 6 games.
Yeah.
So we've got 6 points already.
So that's what I can't wait for next year. Spurs going
You know,
down, and we get rid
yeah,
of
but
that pesky rivalry, and we bring up a proper derby with Millwall.
yeah, but
Oh.
the only thing is, the only reason why I say that, look at all the comments we got on TikTok about, you've only won that many games in all season, right? But this is the problem. You don't know our team like we do.
Yeah.
We say 10 points. We're already past halfway of them points. Just one more win and a draw in the last 4 games, and we were correct. So,
Yeah.
bye.
Well, at the
I
moment,
will be the first one on the podcast to say, whoever commented on that video, I told you so. So, I will be the first one.
yeah,
So, yeah. Let,
yeah.
let it be known. Let it be known.
You heard it. Come on.
Come on. But if you've got nothing else to add, we'll end it there this week.
Now, I think that's a good place to end it, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's only one thing left to say. Come on, you
Come
Irons.
on, you Irons.
We're Hammers Walk Podcast!